There's this strange thing that happens to me with a lot of video games. I open the map and...
Oh my god, bro.
Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck?
Stop playing. It's not because the game is bad, it's not because I'm bored, it's because all of a sudden I feel pressure. Pressure that I should complete everything. Pressure not to waste time. Pressure to play the right way. That's when I realized I wasn't playing for fun anymore. I was playing for completionism, as if gaming was a job and not a fun hobby. Does this sound familiar to you? If it does, don't worry, you're not alone. Today we're going to analyze what causes this feeling, and hopefully we'll find a solution together. It isn't the first time this has happened to me in a video game. I'm going to give you some examples, most likely a title that I've been playing lately, which is Ghost of Yotei. This was the first game that made me realize something. I remember that before finishing Ghost of Yotei, whenever I was about to start a new game, I was always the first idiot searching in Google, how long to beat. And when I would see, for example, that Metaphor Refantasio takes 60 to 100 hours, I would sabotage my mind and purposely overwhelm myself with those numbers. It's just like when you're looking for a recipe and it tells you that this dessert needs probably 2 hours to cook. And of course, you don't have freaking 2 hours. Because you have stuff to do. You have to spend time with your wife, with your kids, touch grass, hang out with friends, with family. You don't have 60 to 100 hours to play some Japanese role-playing game. Hey, but that's okay. This is something that a lot of us have done. And the main cause is the stigma that we have attached to gaming. This myth that leisure is a waste of time. Just imagine spending 100 hours of your life on a little game from a Japanese company instead of, I don't know, taking that software development course, that personal growth course designed by your favorite fitness motivational coach. Do 300 burpees and sleep for 5 hours and keep being productive. You need to be productive. You need to make money. Why are you not making money? But certainly you also have 3 hours to go and watch the latest Dune film.
She's game, shawty.
But it's exactly the same thing. Why people doesn't say that movies, TV shows or books are a waste of time? Why these media is seen more as culture or adult? But video games, no, those are for kids in their basement living with their parents. Well, I'm here to tell you no. When you play video games, you are not wasting your time. That's the first thing you need to learn. And you certainly are not doing something unnecessary. Leisure is fundamental and necessary for your physical, mental, and emotional health. It's a pillar of quality of life. It's not just free time. It's a voluntary activity that reduces stress, helps prevent things like hypertension or depression, boosts creativity, and allows for self-realization. On top of that, through video games, you can learn about history, literature, music, culture, art. You are nourishing yourself with knowledge and stories full of emotions, dilemmas, and values that will make your favorite film director drop to their knees and envy of such a perfect narrative. But of course, just like in any art form, this is like a deal with the devil. For every masterpiece that you get, you're also going to get something like Madame Web. Or in our case, we get a year where they release Concord, and the next year we have Clair Obscur Expedition 33. And that's what makes art subjective. What is stretch for some is gold for others. Now we understand that first of all, video games as a form of hobby are equal to any other medium, whether it be books or movies. And you know what they say about the hobbies.
You know, hobbies don't always have to be useful. I'm enjoying the uselessness of today and readying my usefulness for tomorrow.
The second problem, let's look at the sheer amount of content available today. It's not a secret, there are way too many games coming out. Here's a classic example. In the early 2000s, if you wanted to catch up with Star Wars, for example, you only had to watch 3 movies. If you try to do that today, good luck with that, buddy. The same thing is happening with video games. Every year, so many titles drop. Spin-offs, sequels, remakes, remasters. It's literally impossible to follow up and keep up with everything that is being released over the years. In 2001, to be up to date with Resident Evil, you just had to play 4 games. Now, if you want to be ready for Resident Evil Requiem, yeah, you know what I mean. And this is where the gatekeeper shows up. You know the type, that one guy saying, oh, you didn't play the original Resident Evil 4 before the remake, you're such a noob, a loser, you're not a real gamer. Do me a favor, grab that guy and suplex him straight into a trash can. Because I can bet you anything that the same person telling you that hasn't played the 20 Mario games that came out before Mario Odyssey. But of course, claiming we have consumed more, done more, or completed more than others gives us this fake status of superiority online. We are slowly becoming the same people who told us video games were for kids. The ones who tell you to read Rich Dad and Poor Dad, even though they only listen to the audiobook because thanks to fucking TikTok and shorts and vertical content, they can't focus on reading for more than 10 seconds. Then there's that overwhelming feeling. If you don't clear every single icon on the map, you're missing out content. You haven't really finished the game, and if you don't finish the game, you can't move on to the next one, which means you're wasting your time. You're being inefficient, unproductive, even at gaming. Shame on you. Stop right there. We're back at square one. Video games are not a job, they are leisure. You need to relax and just let go. This happened to me all the times while I was playing Ghost of Yotei. I would look at the map full of icons and felt overwhelmed. I didn't know if I actually wanted to go there or if it was just my self-diagnosed neurodivergence autism forcing me to visit a place I don't even care about because for the sake of completionism. When doing side quests for NPCs, instead of enjoying side content, it felt meaningless, skipping cutscenes because I thought the dialogue was a waste of time and feeling like the reward wasn't worth the hours lost in the game. See how it all comes full circle? We're back to the classic, I don't have time for this. And let me tell you something. If you have time for gaming and to complete games, you definitely have time to enjoy your games at your own rhythm. Without even realizing it, I had adopted the dangerous mindset, playing just to cross things off a list. I already did this, I already unlocked that, I finished the game. But does finishing a game means that you actually enjoyed it? I was optimizing, not exploring. When I play like that, I didn't look at the landscape, I didn't listen to the music, I didn't allow myself to get lost. It's like eating a pepperoni pizza just because you have to eat dinner, checking it off a list instead of savoring every ingredient. Something happened to me while I was climbing this massive mountain in Ghost of Yotei. I had no idea how to keep going up. I spent maybe 2 or 3 minutes just going in circles because I couldn't find a way, and I got frustrated instantly and reached for my phone to look up for the solution. And the way to go was just in front of my eyes, but I couldn't see it because I was so obsessed to completing and finishing the game as fast as possible that I didn't stop to look around myself and actually try to understand the environment I was in. Just looking for a solution in the internet the second I felt stuck instead of exploring my surroundings. Ghost of Yotei became a stressful obstacle, something I had to finish so I could move on to other games. You know, games that could give me more dopamine, that fake sense of completionism. And I started to resent Ghost of Yotei instead of appreciating all the beautiful details the game has. And that's when the game changed, not because the game did anything differently, but because I did. Once you take off that pressure of yourself and you finally start to let go, you begin to play because you are genuinely interested in the world around you. I learned to get lost again, to just ride my horse towards something that caught my eye even if there was nothing important there, just to see what's up. Lately, that's how I've been playing my games, getting lost, exploring, thinking, not knowing where I'm going. This has led me to appreciate the worlds, the maps, the details so much more. I no longer see everything as a to-do list, but as content that is there available if I want to explore it. It's like visiting an amusement park or a zoo. You don't have to go everywhere, but if some place caught your eye, you definitely can go there and enjoy it at your own rhythm. And of course, doing this will make a game last many more hours, and that's okay. You'll complete fewer games this way because the pressure is gone, but you'll turn every experience into something unique and memorable. This also happened to me with some friends when we decided to play through the entire Resident Evil saga before the release of Resident Evil Requiem. And when I say the entire, I mean over 15 games, originals, remakes, spin-offs. There was a moment while playing Resident Evil 0, by the way, I have a pretty funny video about that one, so go and check it out, where I felt so stressed. Resident Evil 0 for me was just an obstacle, a checklist I had to get through to reach the Resident Evil I was actually excited to play. And honestly, I hated the game because of that perspective. But then I remember that I changed my mindset for that one. I decided to appreciate exactly where I was, started to enjoy every single detail, savoring every moment, and allowing myself to get lost in the puzzles. This shift didn't just make Resident Evil 0 one of my favorites, it actually led me to get the Platinum Trophy, and and now I'll go back to it from time to time with a lot of love, treasuring the memories of that journey. Because at the end of the day, that's what video games are for, to create memories. Learn to enjoy your games, no longer looking how long to beat before starting. Just get lost. If you're interested in a place, go. If you're not, then don't. It's not a race, it's not an exam, it's not an Excel spreadsheet you have to complete. It's quality time. You're investing in yourself, enjoying this form of art just like any other. And more importantly, it's okay to not want to play certain games. Some people don't like playing Souls games or Metroidvanias. Maybe they prefer playing the yearly Assassin's Creed release or a Japanese RPG. That's fine. Every genre needs to be approached with the right mindset. But I think that's a topic for another video. A long game isn't a bad thing. It just means there's more world to see, more moments to experience, more chances to get lost. You don't have to do it all. You don't have to see everything if you don't want to. You don't have to play the right way. You just have to play. And if this video made you think, or if you saw yourself in this story, then hit the like button and subscribe, not just to see more video, but to remember why we play. And it also helps YouTube to recommend my content to more people. And I'll see you in the next video. You shut your mouth, how can you say I go about things the wrong way? I am human and I need to be loved, just like everybody else does. Oh, you're still here. Well, there's a lot of video here you can watch, so go check them out. Come on.